it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. To always lend a hand, let other people shine, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. Take only what is needed. Be thankful for all you have, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. Keep an eye on your neighbors when they're having troubled times, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. So many angry people acting out in rage, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. If only they would listen to hear the other side, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. When we were young, they taught us to be kind, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. To always lend a hand, let other people shine, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. Take only what is needed. Be thankful for all you have, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. Keep an eye on your neighbors when they're having troubled times, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. So many angry people acting out in rage, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. If only they would listen to hear the other side, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. young, they taught us to be kind, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. To always lend a hand, let other people shine, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. Take only what is needed. Be thankful for all you have, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. Keep an eye on your neighbors when they're having troubled times, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. So many angry people acting out in rage, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. If only they would listen to hear the other side, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. When we were young, they taught us to be kind, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. To always lend a hand, let other people shine, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. Take only what is needed. Be thankful for all you have, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. Keep an eye on your neighbors when they're having troubled times, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. So many angry people acting out in rage, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. If only they would listen to hear the other side, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. To always lend a hand, let other people shine. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. Take only what is needed, be thankful for all you have. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. Keep an eye on your neighbors when they're having troubled times. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. So many angry people acting out in rage, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. If only they would listen to hear the other side. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters. What they taught us really matters in these times. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. When we were young, they taught us. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. To always lend a hand, let other people shine. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, to be kind. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind. But it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter what they taught us, doesn't matter anymore. doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore. When we were young, they taught us to be kind, but it doesn't seem to matter. It doesn't seem to matter. What they taught us doesn't matter anymore.
Hello, Leamington. How's everybody doing tonight? I'm Jan Hall from Folk Roots Radio. It's my great pleasure to welcome you to the wonderfully renovated Bank Theatre. Isn't it beautiful? You know, one of the exciting things is when Michelle comes up and says, we've got some people who've never been before, you know, going to show them around, show them everything. It's really nice, you know, especially when you get to go and examine all the different bathrooms. I certainly encourage you. For instance, if you've not tried the bathrooms upstairs, you really should. They're very nice. The bathrooms up through the door there, across the hallway. You can definitely check those out. We have bathrooms in the lobby area as well. Both are beautiful. Now, obviously, you can only go in one, but definitely check everything out. And if you've got any suggestions about different toilet paper or anything like that, need to speak to Michelle and she'll help you out. Now, unfortunately, Dale Butler can't be with us tonight. Oh. But he might be watching online because Gary Glass from Quantum Sound Productions and the Bank Theatre are streaming tonight. So let's give Dale a wave. Dale, we miss you, and hopefully it won't be long before you get fed up with Florida and decide to come home again. And then we'll all go to Florida and stay in his condo. You know, it's quite big. I heard that maybe we could all squeeze in as long as we don't mind sharing beds. So it won't be too bad. Anyway, this is the Bank Theatre. It is Dale's Friday Coffee House. It's my great pleasure to introduce some wonderful artists to the stage. Now, I'm pretty excited because we have two artists who are releasing their CDs tonight. I'll tell you more about the albums when we introduce the artists, but we have the CDs available at the concessions desk. We also have beer and wine available. We have coffee and tea and light snacks, and if you need anything special, Michelle will rush out to whichever local place you like to get food from and she'll bring it in. But no, lots of great things. We really appreciate all of the volunteers at the Bank Theatre and the board at the Bank Theatre who do so much to make this a great evening every month. So we're going to have fun. With that in mind, it's my great pleasure to welcome to the stage a first-timer at Dale's Friday Coffee House. And what do we do for first-timers at Dale's Friday Coffee House? We show them the love. Alec Lausier, come up and join us on stage. Now, I only got to meet Alex on Facebook when we were setting up him joining us tonight. And apart from him saying how much he had heard about Dale's Friday Coffee House and really wanted to play, He was just really excited when he said, you know, this is the first time that I've actually played, so he's loving being here tonight. He's just released his EP, and I think it's today, Alec, isn't it? It is. Today, and that's going to be at the concession desk. Now, you may have heard that CDs are going away. Well, I'm here to tell you that that's actually not true, because in about 10 or 20 years' time, everybody will want CDs like they want vinyl now, okay? So everybody who gets excited about vinyl records will be saying, you know, you can get these really cool things, and they're small, and if you buy an old car, you can listen to them in them. Okay, so CDs have not gone. For artists, it's a great way to support them. So I want to encourage you, if you like what you hear from the artists that have brought their music with them tonight, please consider picking up a CD. It is a Pass the Hat event tonight for the Bank Theatre, and anything that you can give to support the theatre, we encourage you to, if you can donate $10, that would be wonderful, because everything that is given will go towards helping us upgrade the sound quality, which is actually pretty good already, because we've got John Moran doing the sound, and he does such a good job, doesn't he? But seriously, we're actually looking to improve the quality of the sound and the lighting, because we want to make this not just the best place in Leamington for entertainment, but we really want to make the Bank Theatre a place that people will come and visit, because Leamington over the next 20 years is really going to become a destination, not just for people who like to retire, but for people coming to enjoy the lake and everything else. So I think I probably talked too much, have I? How are we doing, John? Are we just about ready? Yeah. Okay. So what can I tell you about Alec? Well, the thing that was fun was he sent me two bios, the first and the second. I'm going to read the first one because I like this one. Alec Lausier is a singer-songwriter and musician from Windsor who is struggling to find time between 5 and 9 to write, refine, and perform his music. And I thought, well, you know, things can't be going too badly, because I saw on Facebook he's just finished his EP. And he's on stage tonight, first timer at Dale's Friday Coffee House. Let's show the love to Alex Lausier. Congratulations.
Thanks, everybody. And yeah, that EP from start to finish took about 6 years, with a wedding, 2 kids, and a whole bunch of life in between. So I'm happy to have it done, and I'm happy to share it with you guys tonight. John do the stairs, and then we'll, once I get the go-ahead, then I'm not going to hurt anybody. We good, John? All right, awesome. Okay, yeah, so this first one is actually probably the first song I ever went start to finish with, and it happened basically when I was going out to meet some people, and they didn't show. So I ended up with some time to think about some things and the state of life and all that. Kind of came to a bit of a realization. So this is called Someone. Walk by the river, bathed in the smell of summer rain, and of all the flowers that it feeds. The one that walks along the lake must be sad, but sometimes he forgets that he needs someone. Someone, days go by in their unremarkable fashion. The phantoms of what might have been. And oh, this emptiness, well, it feels like missing someone I've never met. It feels like a silent scream. Oh, I need someone. I need someone, to walk with me. Yeah, and I know that somehow, somewhere deep inside, I've got to keep on playing my song. I've got to keep on with fighting a good fight. And I'll do what I can, work on being a better man, for the day when I find some peace of mind and someone, yeah, I need someone. I'll find someone to walk with me. Will I find someone? Oh, someone, yeah, yeah. Find someone. Find someone. Someone, find someone, find someone, find someone to walk with me. Now I found someone to walk with me. Thank you. This next one actually probably was inspired before the first one, but I wrote it after. This was kind of a moment of clarity, I guess. Ended up taking a trip. Actually, I took a trip. Juice is here somewhere. My best friend, my best man, there he is. Ended up taking a trip to Dominican Republic at some point, and I put my feet in the ocean for the first time at night when we landed, and it kind of stuck with me. So this is called "Let It All Go." This is that vibey one, John, if you can help me. There it is. Thank you, sir. Lay back and breathe. Lay back and breathe. You know my feet feel the ocean for the first time tonight, and hearing the sand under the stars. I'll let the pulse of this world, I'll let it silence my mind. I'll just let it all go when this ebb and flow. I'll just let it all go in this ebb and flow. Let it go. Let it go. Lay back and breathe. Lay back and we'll see. We'll see that life is all too fleeting, and that experience and love come and go. Oh, but what's troubling you right now, be sure isn't something from your past. No, it's you attached to what you think you know. So just let it all go in this ebb and flow. You can let it all go in this ebb and flow. And I know that we've all become so damn good at just hanging on. When all we really need to do is just step outside of ourselves for a minute, let it be bygone. And we can let it all in this ebb and flow. We can let it all in this ebb and flow. Let it go. Let it go. Bliss is not around that corner. No, 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 it's been all around you all the while. Thank you. Thanks. I'm stooping. Shouldn't act like I'm shorter than I am. This is gonna be my last one, as per the 3-song set format. This is the most recent song I've written, actually, so this is good because this song is inspired and was written a little bit more recently in life. So, anybody long-term relationship at some point, or sorry, long-distance relationship at any point? I'm sure long-term, yeah. Hopefully, me too. But if you've been in a long-distance relationship, you know what that's like. And sometimes it can be lots of alone time. And so, thank goodness for smartphones these days, because you can just yell at it to start a recorder when a song idea pops up, and it does it. So this is called Drive. But a year and change ago, I sang this to my wife at our wedding. since I felt my life leading up to a moment. I'll indicate, I'll switch lanes, and I'll keep going on to read and drive between the lines. But when I've almost reached my destination, will I be nervous? I don't want to end up lost in your eyes. Said when I'll have almost reached my destination, will I be nervous? I don't want to end up lost in your smile. But I'll drive mile after mile through the dark. I'll drive mile after mile just to see your light. I'll drive mile after mile after mile just to be only you and me tonight, to you and me tonight. Yeah, la 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 la. Yeah, oh, now it's true there have been times in the past when I may have let fear get the best of my mind. But this time I will face it. Yes, I'll race through the dark on to wind up be your light. Now I've almost reached my destination. I'm feeling nervous. I don't want to end up lost in your eyes. Yes, I've almost reached my destination. I'm feeling nervous. I don't want to end up lost in your smile. But I'll drive mile after mile through the dark. I'll drive mile after mile just to see your light. I'll drive mile after mile after mile just to be only you, me tonight. I'll drive mile after mile after mile. I'll drive mile after mile just to see your light. I'll drive mile after mile after mile just to be only you and me tonight, you and me tonight. Thanks so much, everybody. Have a great night.
Well, wasn't that wonderful? Give it up again for Alex Lausier. Remember, his self-titled EP is going to be at the concession desk, so definitely go and check that out. That was fabulous. Thanks very much. Great to have you with us. I really dig that second song as well. I think I may want to play that on the radio. That was wonderful. That was a good song, eh? Wow. All right, next. It's my great pleasure to welcome back to Dale's Friday Coffee House stage John Garabon. Now, John Garabon is a fabulous singer-songwriter, and he's brought some great people with him tonight. So, John, join us up on stage.
1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't Alex wonderful? So cute, too. He's a tough act to follow, so just to up the ante and make it more interesting, John and I have decided to do this set naked for you.
He decided that, not me.
So. Okay.
Any chance you get, Jeff?
Why spoil a good story with facts?
Check 1, 2.
Everybody having fun out there tonight?
Check. Vocal up maybe here. All right. Check. How's everybody doing? It's great. Great. Go ahead. Sorry, John.
So it's always my great pleasure to welcome John Garabon to stage. He's one of those people that has been making music all his life, a stalwart of the music scene in Windsor, Essex. And I always love it, when people, send you a bio that says, well, I've been playing since I was 15, but then, life got in the way a little bit. He played in several bands in Windsor over the years. During the 70s, I think you were doing pretty good. You were really moving along. And then family kind of came along, and then, he kind of had to focus his life in other areas. Well, the good news is that he is back writing songs, and he's got a new album out. It's entitled This Nowhere Road, and it has Dale Butler on and Jeff Wilkinson, who is going to be backing up John on mandolin and guitar tonight. We also have Jeff's son Keith playing bass, and he's a pretty cool bass player, so he's going to be joining them a little later. But it's a cool CD. You'll be able to get it at the concession desk. And John was telling me before that I think, was it 3 years ago that you ended up running into the concussion issue?
Well, 5 years.
5 years, yeah. So Jeff had run into a concussion problem, and it's always a challenge. You develop a health issue, and you have to work around it. Well, the good news is that John is working around it. He's still writing songs. He writes great songs. I'm sure he'll be singing some new ones for us tonight from the album. Remember, the album is at the concession desk. If you like what you've heard, please consider supporting the artist and picking up the album tonight. He'll even sign it for you, won't you?
Sure.
So let's give it up. Dale's Friday Coffee House, a special welcome from John Garabon.
When I was younger, I used to hang around these old guys, and I used to like to hear them talk and tell their tales, and they had some great stories, and there are some great storytellers, which seems to be going by the wayside these days. Not too many storytellers around, but sometimes the best stories come from the most unexpected sources. I was up in northern Michigan one time, and I ran into this old guy in a bar there, and I wrote this song called Low Down and Simple. Sinful, sorry, you got me saying simple. Low down and sinful.
Mine's messed with for free.
All right. I was up one time in Helmer, broke down and trod, walked into the old one night. There's no one else there with me, so I sat to his right, bound by a trust we shared. Lived his life from a bottle, and it never changed his ways. Low down and sinful he was. How many drinks does it take to forget it all instead? How many nights do we erase those voices in your head? They say when he was young, they took on 5 at once. Left him beating bloody, he did. He lived down by the river, and he brought me down here with him. Proud to have been there, I was. How many drinks does it take to forget it all instead? How many nights to erase those voices in your head? I was down there with him, smiling ear to ear, as we slung a jug to the shoulders and talked the stories he could tell you, and laughed from his gut. Glad to have lived once, he was. How many drinks does it take to forget it all instead? How many nights to erase those demons in your head? I'll sometimes sit and miss him, though I only knew him once. Raise a glass to the heavens and him. Drew his breath from a bottle, and he never asked for nothing. Low down and sinful, yeah, low down and sinful, yeah, low down and sinful he was. Thank you.
We're going to change over to the guitar here.
We have joining us now is Jeff's son, Keith. Give him a nice warm welcome, please. There it is. I feel like Captain Kangaroo with all these pockets, eh?
You can bring it down in the monitor. Thank you.
All set?
Yep.
All set. So these old guys I used to sit with used to tell me, boy, say what you mean and mean what you say. I wish some of the politicians these days would take that advice. It just seems that there's an awful lot of lying and half-truths and promises unkept these days. And I don't know about you guys, but I've had enough. And that's what this song's about. It's called Enough. I'm not angry with the choices that you've made. It's something I could never do. I can't tell you if it's wrong, if it's right, as long as it feels right to you. I've had enough
the trigger and it's itching. I've had enough. I'm not bothered that they've trampled on our rights. Piggyback another bill. As every session's about as useful as the blight. Just as long as the rich can get their fill. I've had enough. With my arms pinned at my side, just drifting with the tide. You're saying things aren't quite as bad as we make them out to be. I've had enough. Won't find me at the polls while the seat is still in full. I refuse to dig that hole any deeper than it is. 'Cause I've had enough. I've had enough. The taxes, taxing the taxes. There's nothing on the shelf. As the user fees and the refugees won't leave much for nothing else. I've had enough. Gotta put my hand to pen. Gotta walk upright again. Gotta organize, gotta scrutinize, gotta take it on myself. I've had enough.
Thank you. Thank you. Those darn politicians. All riled up all the time. All right. I'll set you guys. Should we tell them about this one too, Jeff?
Let's make them guess.
Now, we can't tell you about all the songs. It's kind of like giving you a book to read and then telling you what the ending is before you start reading it. So,
You'll have to buy the CD. Remember, if you like what you hear up here, his name is John Garabon. If you don't like what you hear, it's Alex Lazier.
all right, so let's give you a clue on this one. It's called Feet of Clay. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Promised myself I wouldn't do this to you. Guess I'll just let you down. Lately I've been keeping all this pain locked inside myself. I don't know why I do these things, just running through my veins. That's not that often I feel such relief since I've donned these feet of clay. I don't know why. Don't know why I feel this way. I lurk here in the shadows and I curse the morning light. There's nothing else that matters and there's just no end in sight. Jeff, promised myself a better ending. I used to think that you'd be there. Well, lately I've got so much. I'm still breathing, still there. I don't know why I think the things I do. Those ghosts would go away. I've got these things that keep me feeling like I do. Guess there's not much left to say. Don't know why I can't lift these feet of clay. I lurk here in the shadows and I curse the morning light. My soul's been shred to tatters and I can't do much that's right. I used to be Sir Galahad, I used to seek the light. I used to be your everyday, but now I walk the night with feet of clay. With feet of clay. With feet of clay.
Thank you. Awesome. Thank you very much.
That's John Garabon, everybody. Wow, wasn't that wonderful? So remember, John's new CD is entitled This Nowhere Road, and you can find it at the concession desk. So thanks very much. John Garabon with Jeff Wilkinson, and on bass, we've got Keith Wilkinson. Get used to those guys, because you might see them a little later. Okay, it's now time for us to pass the hat. Remember, anything that you can give will go to support basically improvements in the sound and lighting. John Moran, who is the head of the programming committee at the Bank Theatre, is looking to try and step things up a little bit. We have a beautiful space here, and anything we can do to improve the quality of what we can do from the sound and lighting point of view will be a great benefit, especially as we move down the road. While we get set up for the next act, I want to tell you about some upcoming events, because the Bank Theatre is ramping things up as we move into 2020, and we have, I think, an exciting local event taking place here on Sunday, March the 1st. Now, how many people in this audience know Justin Latham? Justin Latham, wonderful local singer-songwriter. Well known for the fact that he always performs barefoot. I think in winter he does wear shoes, though. But Justin loves to play barefoot when he plays. He's played the Bank Theatre a lot. He's done a lot of local concerts. He's a great supporter of local music generally, not just the fact he's a singer-songwriter, but he wrote that wonderful song about Tomato Town, you know, when Heinz decided to pull out. Unfortunately, Highbury Canco came along and kept things going. Well, Justin has his CD release with his new band, and it's pretty exciting. He's got a band called The Stride. So Justin The Stride will be playing here Sunday, March the 1st in the afternoon, which I think is kind of perfect for a Sunday. You know, you can go out for brunch, come to the Bank Theatre, and enjoy a fabulous show with the release of the new album. He's joined by some great players. He's got Brett Humber on guitar, James Staley playing on guitar as well, and then Benny Palato on percussion. It's going to be an absolutely fabulous show. We saw Justin, I think, this season. I think September he played. Who saw Justin play in September? And he played with Brett Humber then. It was really great. You know, Justin, this new album, he describes it as a barefoot journey into rock and roll. So it's a little different from what you've heard in the past, but it promises to be a great show. So that is Sunday, March the 1st. You can go to the Bank Theatre website, banktheatre.com. You can pick up your tickets. They're $20 online. There is now a box office at the Bank Theatre, which is open from Thursday to Saturday from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. So that's the first show that I want to tell you about. We also have Windsor Symphony Orchestra. We'll be back here on Friday, March the 6th for a performance. They're entitling it A Little Night Music. Friday, March the 6th, doors at 6 p.m., show at 7. You can pick up tickets again online or at the box office. Now, I don't think this event is on the website yet, but it will be going on the website, I'm sure, very shortly. So definitely check that one out as well. And then Yumi Christian High School will be here for their 75th anniversary alumni coffee house, and that takes place on Saturday, March the 7th. It's going to be a fun event. It's, you didn't have to go to the school or anything to come and enjoy it, because they're going to have flashback songs, they're having skits and comedy. It's going to be a fun evening. That's going to start at 7:30, doors at 6:30. That's Saturday, March the 7th, and again, you can get tickets online through the Bank Theatre website. And then the box office, which is now open at the Bank Theatre from Thursday through Saturday from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. So things are starting to ramp up again in 2020 as we move forward. I'll just see you. Are we just about set?
Hello, hello. Whoa.
Nice guy when he's sleeping.
I'll move around. You know me. Actually, let's see if I can. Oh, maybe I can't. Can I? Oh, he unclipped me. Unchained. Thank you. I'm grateful to be here again on the same stage we shared with Verlin Thompson. Yes, please. I'm just having a flashback moment for those of you who were here. It was such a magnificent experience. It's kind of like I'm in a place of awe. Go ahead, Jan.
It's a beautiful space, and I'm so pleased to welcome back to the Bank Theatre stage Jackie Caderet as Lady J. Mack. Now, when I first heard Jackie sing, I was blown away. Fabulous voice. And Jackie was just mentioning, I don't know whether Francine Honey is in the house. I know I saw her earlier. But Francine brought Verlin Thompson up from Nashville for a wonderful evening of his music and stories, and also a workshop with some local singer-songwriters, an opportunity to work on their performance, which was kind of cool. I mean, it's, it's great to go to, songwriting workshops and stuff, but actually getting a workshop where people help you refine what you do on stage is kind of cool. And I want to thank Francine again for bringing Verlin up. It was a fabulous show, and I know from everybody I've talked to, it was a wonderful weekend for the performers. Jackie was one of the people that were there. She's a fabulous, fabulous singer. She's an incredible bluesy voice, joined by the inimitable Denny Bastarash on guitar. I heard that apparently Denny sleeps with the guitar, and his wife gets a little fed up with it. But he is, you give him a guitar, and he just can't wait to play, so he has fun. He's on stage with Jackie tonight under the stage name Lady J. Mack. Let's give it up. Dale's Friday Coffee House, Lady J.
Mack. Before I get into this song, having learned from Verlin, you kind of got to set the story. So this story began my very first song. The songwriters were like, write about what you know. And I was like, oh, I don't know. Like, there's so many things to write about. Some you really don't want to say.
Took me a while to figure out what I know.
But anyway, I was sitting around a campfire with some girlfriends. And that was the birth of this song. And I have quite a number of those girlfriends in the house with me today. Feel free to sing along. Campfire girls, we're smoky and hot. Gotta love our laughter and the fun we brought. Radiating heat, adding to all the party tonight. Janice made the taco dip and Jody brought the chips. Livy is a lively dancing, shaking her hips. Caroline is jiving, Trish is pouring the wine, and Barbie's smiling all the while, and Linda's feeling fine. Allie, Jenna, Sally, Sue, Maddie, Sydney, Mary Lou, grab yourselves a cooler and join the party too. Why not join the party? Bring your guitar. You can be a campfire star, bringing out the bass, lay down the bottom end. Hurry up and get here quick as you can. So why don't you come on out? Why not join the party? Bring your guitar. You can be a campfire star, bringing out the bass, lay down the bottom end. Hurry up and get here quick as you can. Campfire girls, come on girls. Campfire girls, campfire girls, campfire girls, campfire girls, campfire girls, campfire girls. We're gonna give you another chance. Campfire girls, we're smoking hot, dancing around the fire, shaking what we got, radiating heat, adding to all the fun. Well, there wasn't any reason to fight. Campfire girls, it was a party tonight. Campfire girls, sing it. Campfire girls, campfire girls, campfire girls, campfire girls, campfire girls, campfire girls. Campfire girls, it was a party tonight. Well, this man here, you want to talk about friends? Whew. I am so grateful and blessed to share the stage, work with him, co-write with him. I mean, he had me under the gun this week. We're going to put on something we never tried, but we're here for it because we're songwriters with courage because of Verlin and Francine. We're determinators. We're going to get it. It's mighty fine. So yeah, he was kind enough, because some friends will, maybe they'll write a song about you. You know, like she was a blonde hair, kind of crazy person. Or maybe they write, you know, on another characteristic. Or maybe they say, I'm gonna write a song about you for you to sing. So this man is gonna make that happen with this song he wrote for me, about me. Didn't take long to realize not everybody's on my side. Some lie and criticize everything about my life. It is what it is. It's what it's gonna be. That's all right with me. I'm not willing to sacrifice my pride to keep you satisfied. Won't change my way of life. Let memories pass me by. It is what it is. It's what it's gonna be. That's all right with me. I'll roll with the punches, throw them back in bunches to get what I need. Those who know me can bet I earn everything I get, and I mean what I mean. Take it away, Debbie. Doesn't he make that guitar sing? Don't you feel it? We're gonna bring it back with punches coming around. Tasty. Oh, I'm gonna roll with the punches. Throw them back in bunches to get what I need. Those who know me can bet I earn everything I get, and I mean what I mean. I won't let you break my heart, so you can feel like you're in command. Won't let you tear my life apart or forget who I am. It is what it is. It's what it's gonna be. I said, it's what it is, and it's what it's gonna be. And that's all right with me. If you knew how my knees have been knocking all day, this man put me under the... We gonna write a song, you're gonna sing it in a day and a half. Yeah, while you're working full time and worried about strike and not feeling well and you got all this crap. Do it anyway.
You know, if you're going to be a songwriter, you got to stop aspiring to be a songwriter, and you got to write. And that's what we did. She said, I need a song. I got 2 days. I said, well, let's write one. What do you mean write one? You got to stop being an aspiring writer. You got to write. If you write something, you can fix it. And I think we did pretty good. We took an old song that I've had, and she
My
did her
knees
magic.
are knocking, just saying. Sorry to interrupt. I'm like this. If I fall over, you know it's my nerves.
If I ever wrote a song for somebody that's just at the right time and whatever it is, this is about it. And it needed a lot of help.
And I'm going to say, because what the gentleman said before me, enough. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We're going to continue to care about this world we share. As a teacher, an elder person, my job is clear. I gotta teach the children, teach the children, teach the children, teach the children, teach the children. Black or white, red or Asian, we got to get it right. We gotta teach the children. Technology eating up their minds. Reality I know the story myself very well. All you teachers, all you parents, every word we say, it is the future. Our sons and daughters need our attention. Our sons and daughters need our affection. Black or white, red or Asian, we gotta get it right. We gotta teach the children. We're gonna have you join us because we're gonna ask you to teach the children too. So let's teach the children. Teach the children. Yeah, help him out. Sing. Oh, we got it going on. I want to hear you. Don't you want to teach your kids a little bit more about maybe teach them how to bake a potato, bake a pie? Teach them some kindness, respect, responsibility. But you got to spend time with them, face to face, hand to hand. Can't replace teachers with computers. Just saying.
Teach the children how to get along. Teach the children how to ride the bus.
Teach the children. Teach the children how to care, how to share, get along, how to get it wrong. Oh, no, right that wrong. We're gonna right that wrong. I wanna hear you. Teach the children. 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 Thank you for doing so.
Thank you.
Wow. Let's give it up again for Lady J. Mack. What a set of pipes. You had fun with those new songs?
Thank you. Yeah, I made it.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to take a 10-15 minute break. Remember, the concessions are open. There's beer and wine, coffee and tea. If you see a volunteer, tell them how much you appreciate what they do. If you see John Moran, say, John, you're doing a great job on the sound. Remember, we've got Gary Glass doing the video today. He is videotaping the show. It's going out live on YouTube as well. And if you want to look back at it later, it will be on the Dale's Friday Coffee House page on Facebook as well. So you can probably check that out. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes for the second half of the show. Everybody having fun? Okay.
You can count your blessings. There's more to life than your fancy dressing. The sun's gonna rise and set in the same spot every day. I don't want to live like the Joneses anyway. I'll take the simple life with you every day. That's what we got, girl. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, baby. You think the grass is greener on the other side? Around here, babe, we ain't got nothing to hide. 'Cause our truth is everything, baby, that's free. There ain't no one who can buy what's between you and me, girl. The sun's gonna rise and set in the same spot every day. I don't want to live like the Joneses anyway. I'll take the simple things with you every day. That's what we got, girl. It's better than anything we'd ever want. It's free, baby. All right. Woo. The sun's gonna rise and set in the same spot every day. I don't want to live like the Joneses anyway. I'll do the simple life with you every day. That's what we got, girl. Oh yeah. Oh
at your head. It's raining outside again and I feel dead. It was 3 in the morning when I was seeing red, and I crashed beside the angel on a bed. Get a move on, girl, I don't wanna be late. Gotta meet this man uptown at the Super 8. He's got a station wagon for sale. I'm gonna make a trade, break you and me and the angel out the gate. Right into the big town, yeah. The big town, baby.
So what we'll do is I will announce the...
Let's get it straight. Cause I don't wanna be looking back and we get halfway.
So as soon as
I know your small town life is cozy. It's a great big move to me. But I'm dying inside, it's a chance I'm gonna take. Go with me to the big town, honey. Don't you worry about anything. Yeah. Sweet. Woo.
Yes.
All right. Somebody gotta pull you away, baby. Oh, yeah. We shake me, baby. All this big time dreaming's driving me insane.
All right, thank you.
Okay, I was going to give you a little bit longer.
I'll be right behind you.
Need a mic for his drums. Where's John?
You were my master. Though I may be faster, I know you don't mind. After all, it's only you inside of me. When I was a knee high, I swam in your sandals. The king of the lowdown, I only hang in your shadow. I know that it bugs you, but for now, just let me sit back and applaud. Let me explain. If I didn't get it through, would be such a shame if I couldn't tell you that I love you more than sunlight shining, more than rain on a school day morning, more than life itself as it wilts away, and all I can hear are the things you say. Now I don't know how I can leave you, but I'm already starting to grieve, grieve for you. I know you weren't fooling when you sang me that song. though it's been right in my head, I threw all along. Let me reward you. Must be nice to see yourself growing inside of me. Let me explain. If I didn't get it through, it would be such a shame if I couldn't tell you that I love you more than sunlight shining, more than rain on a school day morning, more than life itself as it wilts away. And all I can think of are the things you say. Now, I don't know how I can leave you when I'm already starting to grieve for you. Get all crazy, shaking in my shoes. I get nervous when I'm anywhere near you. I can't hide it,